All right, hi guys. I just wanted to take a quick look at gold because I think we'd have a nice little setup over the next couple of weeks on gold. By the end of the year, we could be approaching some of these targets that I'm looking at. So we have gold starting at a high price at about 16, actually at about 1900. Let me see. All right, yeah, we have gold at about 1900 area at the highest price it was in a while, and that was back in 2011. Since then, gold has been making lower lows and lower highs. So we had some pushes, we had some consolidation, some sideways movement. So right now, to me, we're between a range of about 1371 and 1050 around there. All right, that's the price that we've been trading between. We had some patterns and some breakouts, but we were only able to go to these highs again. So we basically had the market forming. If we draw a wedge like this, we had a wedge here that the market was forming. We had a breakout. The market went up to about 1371, pulled back to the back of the wedge, and then went up to 1371 again and held there. So we have somewhat of a double top forming here, if you want to call it that. We also have some highs around that area as well. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking gold is going to fall. Now I'm going to look for more evidence that gold is going to fall back to about 1050 area. All right, we also have this here was a little wedge that the market formed, and the market went sideways within that wedge, broke out of the wedge, and is now heading down bearish. So why I'm thinking we're going to see some continuation is because of this. If I come and I draw this area about here, we could clearly see that the market was finding support at this area on this side here. Support, support, support. Now we pull back to that area, and at that area, this is the weekly time frame. The weekly formed a nice bearish engulfing candle at resistance. So what was support on this side here pushing the market up is now an area where the market is forming some resistance, where it is going to be pushing the market down. So this is why I'm thinking we are going to see a continuation. So now let's see where we have some targets that we could go to. We do have a down ABCD swing. The market did come back to the 50 area at resistance. So now we should see this market fall all the way down to the D extension is going to be around 1068, which lines up with my 1050 target around there. So this is what I'm thinking. Once we see this continuation here, we should be able to go down to the smaller time frame and trade this down to 1060, 1050 area around there with this bearish move. What we need to see happen now, this is a weekly, take this in mind, but this is what we should need to see. The market will need to break this trend line here. Once it does, we'll be on our way. So what I want to do, I just want to mark this area here, and all I'm interested in is now going down to the smaller time frame with that information. So I have my range, or where I want to trade to. I want to trade all the way down to this area right here, which I'm going to put in green. And for those of you all listening to this, because I did this on gold as today's episode in the podcast, if you all are listening, you all can watch the video. The video would be on GMAJS Financials Facebook live videos. It will be there, so you could follow me for future videos like this, where you all could actually see the video for what I am showing on gold, or what I am talking about on gold here. All right, so once we break below this, this is where I want to trade to. So now I'm going to take this information down to the daily time frame, and I'm only really interested in what the market is doing on the daily from this point right here. So from this point right here, we have been making higher highs and higher lows. All right, the market has been falling. So let's see, I want to do a fib from right here. So this is how I think we are going to see this market fall. If we follow the pink line along, I think from where we currently at, which is at 1219.33, around there, we are going to see this fall to roughly about here, which would correspond with this area right here, these lows. Then we should get a pullback again maybe, and we should see the market start to work its way down, making lower lows and lower highs. All right, so that is the game plan for gold. Stay bearish. Right now I say we should be bearish to about the first or the next push should be about 1182 area. All right, if the market takes out this high up here at 1243.30, then we'd have to reset and see what the market is going to do. But as you can see, at this area here again, we had an evening star here, which is a bearish sign, followed up by a shooting star candle. All right, and then we should see the continuation of this market going bearish, guys. So I'm looking to stay bearish on gold as the market is pulling back. I'm looking for an entry. I'm looking for a rejection. If we go down smaller time frames again, that's what I'll be looking for, as this market should be falling all the way down to firstly 1182 around there. And then if we break that, then we'd see a continuation as the market works its way down to 1050 area, to the 1050 area down here, guys.